That's when we were figuring out like the how to get people out of the hole.
Oh yeah.
The cliff and the rope.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's a football game.
Yeah.
No, it's got X's and, well, I guess it's got N, O, and some...
It's got no X's.
We're gonna go this way.
Okay, you know what? Fine. It's got...
We're gonna go this way.
X.
Now, football now.
And you're gonna go that way. Football.
So, speaking of, we can drop you back off here, because that's where you are.
Yes.
Sals, those potions I picked up as not my character, those are not coming back to me, are they?
Hmm?
Nope, those are Edric's now.
Those are Edric's now.
Those are Edric's.
I mean...
I got some. Don't forget, we never heard what they are. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
I did forget. So let's figure out what those are right now.
Okay.
Shit, you
Also, are we at
And we
Matisius?
also
I
have
thought we were at the Sensi household. I can't
You
remember.
are. I just...
You got a new door in. Looks really
Yes.
bad.
Yep. He paid a lot for it. It's very disappointed. Do I have the Sensi Manor saved as a map?
Oh, I'm gonna mute myself.
Exterior. No, it's in alphabetical order. That helped. Yes, I do. All right. So, you don't belong here anymore, Luell. No, it's probably all the way at the end.
I really need this caffeine to do something for me.
Like, draw you a picture.
Oh, just keep me awake would be nice.
Hey, there it
3
is.
hours of sleep.
Okay, so you are currently at the Sensi Palace. In all its nice prettiness. With its fancy gardens and everything.
Yep.
Cesare has watched your coming in and having successfully accomplished your mission with keen interest. Get out of here with that. But is now going, all right, well, you all seem to have this matter fairly in hand. I have things to attend to, so if you'd excuse me, I am going to go back to them.
And Cesare goes out to the yard to pour hot lead into a hole in the ground.
What?
With his dad.
What are they doing?
Fruit is.
Wait, what?
Fruit's dad is.
Fruit's
fast.
dad's birthday is today, and Fruit's over there, and his dad's just pouring melted lead into a.
Why is his dad
No,
pouring
for
molten
what?
lead?
Yeah, for what
Yeah,
purpose?
that's the
We
question.
don't fucking
and no one
know.
knows.
Is he pouring it into an anthill?
A hole? No, just
a hole.
Oh.
Wait, this is why he. This is. There,
Look, okay,
that's
if your
not how
dad,
you get rid of lead.
if your dad wanted you to pour, lead down a
Look,
hole,
it's his
you
dad's
would do it.
birthday.
It's my birthday too. I'm not melting down lead and pouring it into a hole.
Is it
Happy
your
birthday, Sals.
It is my birthday.
Damn.
Happy birthday!
Hey, well,
Then
I
you're
thought that was a
fucking up,
joke.
No, it is actually my birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday!
My goodness.
Thank you. Fruit's parents, specifically his dad, bemuses and amazes me to no end.
They're enchanting.
Why does this sound like it's just one of many antics that I'm not aware of?
How do you he talks about it all the time.
I've never heard it mentioned.
I've never.
His dad made a salmon ladder once just because because he
Not
saw
just
it on
once,
American
recently.
Ladder. Yeah. There it was a stinky gas being made in his house for I don't know.
A stinky gas.
Yeah,
Was he fermenting something?
so I guess so.
Anyway, now that Cesari's
Anyway.
gone, where were we again?
Oh, I thought a salmon ladder was a lot more fun.
So yes, Edric speaks to you. I have some of these potions. that
Yeah,
he
me
pulled off
too.
the table.
Here you go. And I slapped them on the countertop near him.
Oh, cool. Now you got a whole bunch of potions.
Nicholas.
I
Wow.
suspect you guys are going to want to keep doing things like that, which was pretty cool, but I don't typically go up against giant four-armed crabs that can tear you apart.
What?
So
Why
I think I'm
not?
going to leave these with you guys in the hopes that you make better use of them.
All right then.
Thanks.
So yeah, I'm not an expert on this. So hopefully you guys can find someone to figure them out.
Okay.
How many potions did you pick up, Suru?
You specifically said a number, which I forget. It was a couple potions and that gun, and I'm not positive there was anything else.
Right. The gun is really just a very fancy needle, but
Fancy needle.
yes, it's a multi-chambered syringe.
Wouldn't the needle have to be something that's a projectile?
No, it is pistol gripped, but you use it to jab into someone, and
Yes.
the trigger
Okay. All right.
it'll eject its contents. So we'll say you also picked up 3 potions. You see there is in a glass syringe, an airy and bubbly liquid that is red in color.
Is it Clamato?
It is not, unless you want to inject it directly into your veins, which...
At that point, it'll become Clamato.
Clamato, you maniacs.
Clamato.
I don't say tomato. I'm not going to say Clamato.
Well,
Clamato.
let's call the whole thing off.
You see a nearly solid liquid. It is very sludgy.
Yes.
That is purple. And that is in just a regular vial. Oh, I should actually have written what these do down rather than just the descriptions.
You could tell me too. It'll be fun.
And last but not least, you see an oily liquid. You have an oily liquid that is crimson.
Okay. So that one's Clamato.
And that is stored in a large bottle
Ah.
that has perhaps multiple dosages.
Perhaps.
But yes, so you have those, and the 3 that Edric gave you, which was one is a thin and watery brown liquid stored inside a pocket watch. A slimy purple liquid stored in a honeycomb, and a inhaler that has a olive gas inside of it.
Interesting.
Can any of us identify these?
At least I don't believe so. Anyway, last thing we did was getting Pascal and Shinichi out, right?
Yeah.
All that.
And then we walked here.
Yeah, and then we didn't really have. I don't
And-
know what else or what our next plans are.
I don't either.
Yeah.
So what is it?
I don't know yet. We don't really have much to act on yet. We saved Pascal and Shinichi.
Yes, that's true. Shinichi has his limbs on.
Pascal get clothes back?
Well, no, like nothing has happened since then. So Pascal is sort of just still sitting there,
get
kind
some,
of
get some clothes.
a little
Pascal.
dazed. Okay, yeah, no, I'll get some clothes.
Yeah. Have some decency, man. Jeez.
I mean, I got the saddle. Okay, I'm sorry.
So wait, is
I'm messing
Pascal
with
awake
you.
yet?
I am awake. Yeah, I've been awake. For
Wait, no, that was out of character. I was double checking.
Apologies, I was on a phone call. Did I miss anything important?
Nah,
No.
we're good.
Yeah, man.
We just heard about the potions.
Oh. What's Cesare's dude's name?
Cesare? Oh, Agrippa. You
Agrippa,
mean his
yeah.
butler?
Is Agrippa around?
Agrippa is around.
Yeah. Can you get clothes for
He's
Pascal?
always around.
Oh, what I was gonna ask.
Oh, okay. Or what were you gonna ask?
You do note that there is a little ringer on the wall of this living room that you are in.
I pressed it about a dozen times.
Well, you have to pull it actually, but
Pull it a dozen
it's
times.
not. It's a rope. All right, so you're pulling it constantly, and he's there after like the third time. Like he just appears very rapidly, but I presume you just continue pulling it.
Just a little bit. Just a couple more times. Hey, can you you see these potion things?
I do.
Do you know anybody that might be able to identify these?
Dottore Nievo, likely.
Can you get that done?
I will have him fetched at once. He should still be nearby.
Also, can you get some clothes for Pascal?
He looks at Pascal and goes,
You have anything that size?
"That is a good question. I will check."
All right. Anyway, how you feeling, Pascal?
My mouth is really dry, and I feel a little dazed, but I'm not imprisoned anymore.
All right, here we can solve the mouth. It's dry problem. Just open your mouth up and consume me. Fire a blast in there.
Oh, whoa.
What?
I like my head where it is. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can control how hard I do it, you know.
You can?
I'll just make a little trickle.
Oh. Do I want to drink Kasumi's generated water?
And where does it come from?
Yeah.
I don't know the elemental plane of water.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, so actually it could be like better water than usual.
Ultra distilled.
Can you bottle it and then sell it and turn a profit, do you think?
That's creepy.
That's actually not a bad idea.
No,
Why would it be creepy? You just said it's
I-
from the elemental plane of water.
I
Yeah,
don't
you're
know.
just,
I'm not
like-
doing.
It's not like you'd be selling your bath water. That's crazy.
that
Nobody
would-
would do that.
Undine Girl bathwater for sale has different properties. It is as if casting lesser restoration on yourself.
9,999 silver pieces.
At which point, Dottore Nieve, which I believe is his actual name. I couldn't remember it last time. Enters the looming figure of the elven Dottore, immediately casting a pall upon the room. So far, the only Dottore you've found that doesn't just immediately cut a instantaneously intimidating and disturbing figure is Dottore Clemenza, and unfortunately he's not here right now. I am told that you have need of a Dottore.
Yeah, check out our stuff.
Yeah. Can you identify these?
Nieve's head crooks towards the table. Mm. Glides over to it, picking up the first of the potions, the thin and watery brown liquid. These are potent alchemical concoctions created by a true master. And after considering where you were, I presume their provenance is from the laboratory of Dottore della Vinceno.
Yeah.
They could potentially be dangerous. It is good that you asked me first to identify them rather than simply drinking them. There are adventurers who have done that.
Yeah,
They have
I
treated
bet.
many foolish people.
Edric stares at the wall.
These seem to be very benign. This is a potion of intelligence. This is a potion of health. They will give permanent advantages to both your thinking power or to your constitution,
Jeez.
respectively.
Sada should drink that health one.
This is a potion of levitation. It'll allow you of its sort. For an hour, you will float 30 centimeters above the ground.
Oh, I wish we knew about that like an hour ago.
This, he holds up the airy and bubbly red liquid in a red syringe. This will prevent you from sleeping for a 24-hour period.
Huh.
In
the bad way or the good way?
You will not sleep for a 24-hour period. You will sleep after that.
Okay.
Leave it to the doctor to invent Red Bull.
This nearly solid purple sludge is a potion of greater restoration. And this large jug, I should say, is a potion of rage.
Oh.
I suspect you would have 4 doses from this. So yes, this pocket watch, intelligence, this honeycomb, health, the inhaler, levitation, the syringe is no sleep, the sludge is greater restoration, and your large bottle of oil is rage. I presume that is all you need?
Unless you can check out my goop.
What?
Excuse me?
You want to check out my goop? And I pull out this vial that I've been carrying around for months.
Oh, that goop!
Wait, where is this from again?
Is this from
the Wizard Tower?
Oh God.
Oh shit!
That shit.
It's been a while.
That's some old goop.
That's old goop, yeah.
But as Suru pulls it out, it looks as vibrant and as
Goopy?
well. I mean, it is somewhat viscous, but it's not like a sludge. It's not like the Greater Restoration potion that you have, which you practically have to eat.
Ew. Ew. Wait.
What?
Jello shot? Is it a Jello shot?
It's basically a Jello shot.
Yes.
This is curious. He takes it from you and holds it in front of the lenses of his mask, swirls it around in front of him. At the glance, I am unsure. If you would mind me taking it from you, I could perhaps run some tests, but this liquid is foreign to me.
Sure. You can have it for now.
Thank you. I'll try to use as little of it as possible in identifying what it is.
Cool.
He takes it and gently places it into a pocket of his waxed jacket. Would there be anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, I think we're good.
Then, very good. I will make this a priority of study.
Thanks.
I hope I should have an answer to you by the evening or perhaps tomorrow morning. And with that, the Dottore gracefully glides out of the room, and the door closes behind him.
All right. So, Shinichi, Pascal, anything interesting happen while you're in there? Do you remember?
I was unconscious.
Yeah. Have any dreams?
I yelled at the Grand Prince.
Nice.
I had some dreams about a tavern and some orcs that were very forthcoming about being absolute jerks.
Well, that's a dream.
That's I mean, that sounds like some projection there.
What? No,
I got a question. Why did your brother give you up? I mean, I know that's an authority force, but there's kind of some shit going down. And then you were almost killed.
Yeah,
He just let you get taken out of your home. That's not cool.
Rodrigo was moments away from fighting them. I left. He was going to. I mean, the Fatazos were like any other of the five families. We have our palace has a garrison, and he was going to, well, use it, but I didn't. I thought that would make things worse. So, he's protected me a lot in my lifetime. I wanted to try and do it a little back.
Oh yeah,
Good lad.
you got taken away, yelled at the Grand Prince, then were you unconscious for the rest of the time?
Yeah, something sharp pierced me, and
Okay.
I was unconscious for a while.
What about you?
Intermittently, I wasn't.
Okay.
There was like this cloud that looked like me.
Yeah, we saw that.
Yeah.
That was
It was a
weird.
giant smoke facsimile of you. He
Yeah,
was going to use it for surgical experimentation.
weird. I got to see my back, which is not something I do very often.
Anyway, what about you, Shinichi? You see anything?
I was brought to the palace of the Grand Prince, and then I was taken before the Grand Prince. Pascal yelled at her. I remained calm, but then I was brought down to the Dottore and disassembled. The Dottore was polite, I thought. But unfortunately, our conversation was relatively one-sided, as she had disabled my voice box. Then I was able to watch her as she presided over Pascal, and I can confirm that she didn't do anything especially untoward. He rotates his head towards you, Helena, and Pascal. And in fact, she was mostly there. It was almost like a medical checkup. Just for an extended period. And also she kept putting him unconscious with chemical anesthesia, which I don't know is a good thing.
Yeah, that's creepy.
It's a little creepy.
Well, it's probably not long until something happens because we decided to break you two out of prison.
Yeah.
They're going to be thrilled about that.
No. I mean, obviously, I'm not at the Phantasm Palace, so if they'll look to blame this on Rodrigo first. But if I'm not there, then I'm not there. Unless they just try to arrest him without pretense, or just on the pretense that clearly he helped me escape. He's like, I don't know what to do. This is nerve-wracking.
Not really sure what course of action we should take next. Not like we can just charge the front gate. I mean, we probably could, but it probably wouldn't end very well.
Yeah, can is just whether or not you can physically do something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we can really keep the lid on this jar much longer, personally.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Do we have enough support to confront the Morsinis yet? Because if not, that should probably be something we do.
I mean,
Where's Akio?
Akio came back, didn't he?
I don't know if we ever resolved that.
Akio.
He was being the guy.
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
the
he,
inspector let him out and got him get back over here, I'm pretty sure.
He arrived here right after Pow and the two in the palanquin showed up.
Yeah.
Yes. So actually, he is there now.
Okay.
Yeah, he told us what happened.
So yeah, if we don't have enough support to confront the Morsinis, I think that should probably be the top priority.
Right. Well, Cesare is working on the families.
Well, why don't we get the support of the common people? We haven't really done anything about that. There's a lot of people here that aren't, the 5 families.
That's true. I know that Cesare is doing some sort of rumor mongering thing. I'm sure Rodrigo by this point is trying to make his own moves in that arena too. But it would be nice if we could just tell people, But honestly, all I've done since getting here is kind of just get you into my house and then get arrested and imprisoned and made you rescue lives come rescue me. So I think I'm just gonna sort of butt out as to what I think we should do next. I'll give you my opinion if you ask for it, but honestly, at this point, I don't know.
Jeez.
I mean, you could still help us.
Yeah, no, I'll help. I just don't know what to do. And
I don't think the rest of us really do either.
Yeah. Seems kind of like we're kind of an impasse right now as well.
should we lay low then? Just try to hide out here in the Sensi Palace?
We
Hope
could.
that
and see
Donatello
what-
doesn't try and break in.
and see what develops with the situation we just created. Yeah, that's not a terrible idea.
Alright.
Would that put your family in danger, though?
Well, it's just Rodrigo, really. And Rodrigo knows how to handle it. He's been doing this for a while. But a while. A decade. So yeah, Rodrigo's in danger, but I think he knows it.
Yeah.
So I suspect he's going to be taking opportunities where he can to not be. I mean, so
I think
this. Tori, so you killed her?
Yeah. She said, well, we did, but she was like saying, "Oh, death isn't the same for me as it is for you," and stuff like that, sort of. So she might still come back somehow. I don't know
That
how.
would be a bummer.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe like that clone thing that the
what
champions.
clone thing?
You know, like in the champions stories, like Arco and shit. I don't know.
I'm not familiar.
Wow, you didn't read the champions stories?
No.
Well, I think. Like,
Well, I mean, besides like regular.
apparently there is there was a champion named Arco who betrayed them, and he came back, and apparently they killed him once, but then he cloned himself or something. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. My primary interest.
I heard he was
in
an alchemist
the
too.
Champion literature was on the holy texts of
Atenket.
Atenket.
Yeah. I mean, this was the Bones novelization, so I don't know how accurate it is.
Bones. Is that skeleton?
Yeah.
Sir just stares at the ceiling.
Yeah. So, okay.
Yeah.
So the skeleton bard says that there's a way of cloning yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Hey, magic is a thing. And why am I being incredulous? Yeah, sure. Probably. Toreador is probably still alive then. Do we know any, like... Oh, she could have, like, told them already.
Probably.
They're gonna find out you're gone. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that her doppelganger, melted?
Yeah.
That's
Probably
awesome.
is a bit of a tip-off.
I wish I could have seen that.
Akio, what was it like?
It was a lot easier than I thought.
I mean, I assume watching a melting person is pretty easy, but
Oh no, that
Okay,
okay. Wait. Sorry. I think I'm traumatized. I've never seen someone. Was it how fast was it?
It was pretty fast. There's like within 6 seconds, it was like wah!
I think.
Think like Last Crusade, or excuse me, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
I'm pretty sure that's not a way I'd like to go out. I might be traumatized. But it was a lot faster than I thought it was gonna be.
What?
And then everybody.
Someone melting?
Yeah, and also I think a second person melted in the same room, right?
No, it's just her.
Just.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. No.
You're just imagining that other one.
Now you are thinking of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's how rumors get started.
Yeah. No. And then we got out of there under all that commotion. It was weird. Unexpected.
It doesn't really, at the moment, matter if she is alive or not. We already have Pascal and Shinichi, so she doesn't really have any business with us.
I mean, outside of...
That's true. I don't know too much about her beyond her being the Grand Prince's Dottore. She could just leave us alone. Maybe she doesn't care that you killed her.
I told her.
I mean,
Maybe she doesn't care that you killed her.
Well,
Or do you think she's going to come after us as a solo individual?
I don't think... Oh, I wasn't there. Can I speak for Edric's behalf?
you can speak as Edric.
Can I speak as Edric Sells, or is that...
I mean, Edric is a NPC at this point, but what were you thinking that he might say?
I don't think her demeanor came off as somebody that would pursue us unless there was something to gain out of it.
I don't think she'd pursue us at all. She might be delighted if we get captured, but I don't think she's going to show up at the door with a syringe or something.
I think...
We'll let the goons handle that part.
Syringe gun.
that thing was nasty.
What a horrifying concept.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, like
right there on the table.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh, shit. Oh wow, is this what stabbed me?
Yeah.
Ah, this thing's huge.
I'd rather be shot with a bullet than a syringe, to be honest.
I got stabbed with it like a whole bunch.
Part of me
Oh,
thinks.
Yeah, while you were dust.
Yeah, but it was magic, so it still counted.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's why it's extra weird.
Ah.
Part of me thinks the smartest plan would be to just.
Actually,
Good.
one of those was grip. And Paulina, you do note that you
Oh.
have a new sort of like
Third arm.
Oh, so there was an injury. That's fun.
half a
A third
centimeter.
arm.
It's sort of like just half a centimeter puncture
Ah!
in your
Ow.
shoulder. You just
I mean,
sort of hadn't
gross.
noticed into it.
Between that and getting destroyed by that crab, I think I would not mind getting punctured by a needle.
I don't know. I don't know what it would have done to you, because like I was made out of dust at the time. But if it had hit one of you meat bags, who knows?
Hmm.
I think it was full of poison and who knows what else, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was another thing. I kept waking up.
Yeah.
And she kept like bemoaning the fact that I was an even. So
They did the same with Pal.
did you get injected with poison?
Yep.
Did it work?
Please.
I think it might have. I don't remember.
I mean,
I think some of it might have, right?
you currently have
Just
dexterity and wisdom damage.
Oh shit! I need to get that fixed. How?
Well, the Dottore who just glided out of the room would have helped.
No.
Yeah. He's gone now.
back.
Forever.
Or is that giant sludgy, or
Oh yeah, the potion of lesser restoration or whatever.
the greater restoration.
Greater
actually.
restoration. That would do
clear
it too.
right up.
Yeah. I
I
wanna
get to
drink
drink the
that.
Jello shot. No, I think it would be probably wise to keep this if we could just get a
That is
Dottore to
not
look
a
at
jello
me.
Yeah.
shot. That is like a gross.
Anyway.
It's not grape.
sludge.
It's not grape Jello.
No, it's a gross sludge.
Looks like grape.
What do you
Jell-O
call
to me.
grape jello?
Yeah.
Not gross and not sludge.
That's true.
Can I have the doctor look at me? Can we ring a ding him back into the room?
You ring him back.
Yeah.
Agrippa comes back in. Can they help you?
Oh, this is. I'm embarrassed. Can I get the? How about I just go? I can go to the doctor. Where's the doctor? I don't-
Likely at his
sorry.
laboratory. That is probably not the place for you to be. I will have him fetched.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Anyway.
It is no problem. You are a guest.
Okay.
Hey, do you have anything to eat or drink?
I will
Oh, yeah.
have. Yes, I will have. Oh, yes, you have not eaten in some time, I believe. I will have a sizable spread brought out for you.
Hell yeah. I give him a thumbs up.
Very good. Excuse me. I am still looking for clothing. I have thus far been unsuccessful.
All right.
Yeah, my apologies. Your dimensions are unfortunately more robust than our wardrobes. At which point he turns and leaves.
Is Shunichi still wearing a bunch of pajamas?
Strunichi is still wearing a bunch of pajamas. No one has made any comment about this yet. They've
It's fine.
just assumed that this is normal.
Yeah.
It's the new normal now.
Actually, I find this very comfortable.
Wow.
Yeah, it is nice and soft.
You don't have comfort.
What? What kind of fucked up shit?
I mean,
He's a robot.
it's accurate, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't have the concept of comfort.
Oh no, but he doesn't have like the
Oh, so
physical
good.
feeling of comfort.
You say that out loud, it's messed up. It's like telling him you'll never feel love.
And yet, I feel comfortable nonetheless.
They have like an emotional comfortability.
I'm happy for you.
Comfortability.
I'm happy for you. Sana,
Comfortability.
Sana, you need to work on your attitude.
Hey, bedside manner sucks.
As the ambassador of the Broken Coast, that's an order.
Wait.
Goddamn.
You have brought a great dishonor upon your people.
Anyway. The smartest
yeah.
plan would probably be to get out of Aven, but that doesn't seem to be really feel like the right thing to do. But I'm
don't-
not sure how to do the right thing.
Sada, I want to go back to Surugu with you, but I can't leave my family, or
Yeah.
Rodrigo, like this.
Yeah, that's what I meant. It's like it's the smartest thing to do, but it's not the right thing to do.
Certainly to be the most self-serving.
Yeah.
But
And
I don't know
I'm
if
just
that's
not
always
really
smart.
sure. I'm not really sure what's the best way to actually get things done.
The door reopens.
Oh.
The toy Nieve walks in again. I thought you have needed me a second time.
Yes.
Sorry, I completely forgot I got poisoned a bunch.
Oh.
I'm currently poisoned.
He goes over to you, say, so he grabs his tongue, looks at it underneath, looks into your eyes. Yes, I can see you're having some interference with your senses. You've likely been anesthetized.
Can you let go of my tongue now?
Oh, I apologize. Let's go.
Thank you.
And it snaps back into your mouth like a draw blind.
Yep.
One moment. And he's back. And it's only a limited dosage, it appears. Yeah. Take these.
What are
Lesser
those?
restoration potions.
Oh.
Sweet.
And you do appear to be... Roll a d4, one for your dexterity damage and one for your wisdom damage, which, as I remember, was not particularly high.
I think it was just one each, wasn't it?
Bow would have it. Ooh. Alright, thanks to dexterity. And that's wisdom. Which might actually match your the damage that you took to those.
You said the first one is...
Dexterity, I was presuming.
Oh, it's the reverse.
Okay, well, you can reverse it. It doesn't really matter.
Sick. That's funny. Fit as a fiddle.
There we go.
Yeah, you feel much. I also note that you appear to have a puncture wound.
Yeah. It's gross. Look how gross it is. The needle was that big.
You say, pointing to the needle.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, though. Wait a minute. Roll it back. Can I get an injury when I'm made out of dust?
Yes.
Yep.
And then it would...
It was magic.
And then it would... But okay, I understand that, but like it would... On my flesh body, it would be there?
Yes.
That's strange.
It is.
Where does my flesh body go when it's dust?
Magic.
It turns into dust. But then
And
it
the dust
reconstitutes.
moves around, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's magic.
Okay.
No question.
Sure, magic.
The best question is here, how is every piece of dust going back into the same exact spot when it reconstitutes? And the answer is, that's magic.
That's
Yeah.
magic. That's magic, baby.
Been watching One Piece, and they literally fight a guy made out of sand. They killed
Does
him.
he get stabbed by a giant?
Yeah, they fucked him up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Shit.
If it's in One Piece, it's real. That's
In my log of all the scars I've gotten, I have the last one as freaky double butt demon.
Yeah. Yeah, that happened.
I forgot about those gentlemen.
Yes. So it also eliminates any fatigue, which, technically you're not suffering from fatigue proper right now, Paulina, but you do feel like any you feel totally reinvigorated as your lingering damage, chemical damage to your senses is dispelled. And finally, Neve hands you a third vial. That'll clear up the injury.
Oh. Sure, thanks. I shall just pocket it.
I would presume you would want to drink it now. It's only a cure light wounds potion.
That's cool.
He shrugs, as you will.
Thanks.
And with that, if that is all, I would like to return to analyzing that vial.
All right.
Yep. Get back
Does
to
anyone
it.
else have any
Yeah.
lingering but forgotten wounds?
No, nothing I can't handle.
Very good. As I was coming up, I passed the kitchen. They appeared to be providing you with some sustenance.
All right.
I hope you will enjoy. With that, he leaves.
You should call him back here again.
Agrippa opens the door, and into the room is wheeled a number of carts, 4 of them. The servants wheeling them in lift off the covers of the platters and place them on the various tables around, and they are a lot of different stuff. There is a large bowl of pasta. There is a platter of fresh fruits.
I take the pasta.
It is a very large bowl of pasta. It's far more than one serving. There is a bunch of sliced sausage meats, and also a entire fish.
Wow.
A large sort of sea bass fish that has been cooked cooked with lemons, and it all smells very good.
Pal puts the whole thing in her mouth and pulls out the fish bones. And it goes bloop like a xylophone.
Roll dexterity?
I wouldn't do that. That'd be rude.
They also bring in a couple of carafes filled with red wine, and also various place settings, utensils, and plates. And then, as they're filing out of the room, Agrippa goes to a 5th servant and takes from her a bundle, and goes over to Pascal and goes, "This is the best we could do. Enjoy your..." He takes a watch out of his fob pocket and looks at lunch.
All right.
And just so you know, I am personally keeping tabs on what is going through the city.
What's going on now?
News of your escape is well known in the palace, but they are attempting to keep it quiet for the time being. We suspect, however, that it will not be long before the Carabinieri are trying to knock on doors. If they come here, you will be warned, of course. And we have some places that we can keep you safe. However, if things come to pass where we no longer are able to provide you safe haven, there are 3 paths to escape this palace that are secret. I will tell you one. In the wine cellar, you go down into the leftmost vault. There you will see 2 racks. One of them will only have 3 wine bottles on it. You pull the second highest wine bottle. It will open a secret door that will lead you into the steps. There you can go up or down as you please. The wine cellar is closest. This is the closest secret aperture to this place, to your rooms.
Cool.
You simply go down the hallway, make a right, use the servant's passage to go down the stairs. The wine cellar will be clearly marked.
I might have to go check that out to familiarize myself with it, just in case.
Of course. Please do not drink all of our wine.
Mm,
I'm told you have something of an appetite.
mm,
Mmm.
I can't make any promises.
Mm. Well, there's certainly a lot in there, so perhaps we won't notice if a bottle or two goes missing.
I might also become familiar with this particular escape route, if that is all right.
Well, we have already brought you out some of our good wine here. He gestures at the carafes. So please,
Oh, a whole
before
bottle.
you
Thank
go and trouble yourselves, by all means.
I grabbed the bottle. Thank you. A whole bottle. How nice.
It's a carafe, actually, so it's been poured into a decanter.
I will pretend I know what that means. What's a decanter?
It's like a ewer.
It's a fancy glass.
I drink. I drink.
You just drink the
Here.
whole thing.
Here, it's this. It is what his Cesare named his character. No,
Where
on
did
that
you-
chat.
Where'd you put
I haven't
this?
posted it yet.
That's it.
There, that thing.
Tomato again.
How are you supposed to?
It's full of beefamato.
Why?
I put it back down.
Beef Nado.
Well, I mean, if you're not supposed to drink out of that, you're supposed to pour it in the glasses. But
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
it
choose.
areates and shit, right?
Yep. It
Fancy
exposes
wine
more surface
bullshit?
error.
Mm.
I choose to reject my humanity, Jojo, and I drink out of the decanter.
Well, I have the other one, so I guess we're just two rude people.
Damn.
I'll have a couple more carafes brought
It's a
in. then.
cool look, but damn, I want some of it too.
Want some of it? Oh man, that tastes good. I guess.
It is good,
Yeah, thank you.
and
Yeah.
really the design of decanter would be more like
You know
this.
what? You know what? I'm gonna learn. But the next time I drink wow, that's cool. Can't drink out of that. Might drop
Why not?
that.
I can drink out of that.
It's made out of metal. It's better to drop
Oh.
that one than the
Then
than the glass one.
Then I'm gonna drink out of that. But anyways, the next time we start talking about alcohol, I'll be familiar with this stuff. Don't you worry.
How? Are you gonna
I'll-
drink?
No.
Well, then, can you really be familiar with it? What was your plan?
Give out a survey. I don't.
Magical.
I'm gonna put some clothes on.
Boozy
don't mind.
Wikipedia articles?
all right.
Lots of Wikipedia articles.
In the meantime, you do have those potions available to as Pascal goes and leaves into
Yeah.
a side room.
Anybody gonna drink that honeycomb potion? Because I'll drink that.
Is that the health one?
That's the health one.
I wouldn't mind that one.
Bet
I don't
you
think.
wouldn't.
I think everybody would like to have a permanent health increase.
I'm good.
I have enough health.
No, it's fine. I don't need to be healthier.
Chug it.
Here, because I think Sada has the lowest HP of the party.
And that giant crab almost did you in.
Yeah.
You are our most important, like.
I have
character,
102
and you have
HP.
to-
I have a lot more than that, but I still want more.
It never stops.
I'm in rage. I need to take my rage off.
I have. So you have 102?
Yep.
I have
100.
120.
I have 147.
Nice.
How much did I think?
135.
Vampire had a lot.
It's also
130.
my primary means of staying alive because my AC is not good, and I have to be up in people's grill all the time.
Yeah.
To be fair, Sada also has those issues. Surprisingly enough, Sada's AC is not that high.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's like a stealthy magic sword person.
That doesn't
Mhm.
help when the crab
I'm
grabs
not.
you.
I'm not trying to. I'm just giving additional information. I'm not trying to sway the argument
we
either
gotta
way.
fight.
God, Sada, why do you look like a pillow?
What?
Every
What?
time that I thought it would speak for itself. I think what I was trying to say is, why are you always getting beat up a lot?
Like
And always-
Capello.
Yeah. Like a pillow.
Don't you beat your pillow before you go to bed?
No.
You know it.
No. Let's just
Get all that anger out. Really down.
let's just keep going and ignore that I said this.
Alright. Why don't we flip for the honeycomb, I guess.
If you want it that bad, you could have it. Sure.
Alright. I do want it that bad.
Yeah, I thought so. I
Alright.
could see it. I could see it in your eyes.
Alright, Sada drinks the honeycomb potion.
Well, you sort of like eat it, really. You
I
stick it, the entire
nom,
honeycomb
nom,
in your
nom.
mouth and like chew on it and suck the potion out. It's really good. It tastes like honey.
Nice.
Honey and also something like that you'd find in a doctor's office they use to sanitize the place. But honey. And after drinking your honey and hand sanitizer potion, you gain a +2 inherent bonus to your Constitution score.
Oh, nice.
You can make it up to me later.
There are 5 other potions available.
Yeah.
What are all the potions?
I listed them.
There's Greater Restoration. There's Rage Potion that has a bunch of doses.
Yeah.
Yes, there's the 4-dose Rage potion.
Imagine it gives you the effects of the rage spell.
Yes.
Which kind of redundant for me, so
Yeah.
someone else can have that.
Yeah.
There's a
like
potion of
Kasumi.
intelligence.
There's a potion of I'm not going to sleep today.
Yeah.
Yep, and a potion of levitation. And not the true spell levitation, but the potion of floating 30 centimeters above the ground for 1 hour.
Oh, cells. That +2
Yes.
inherent bonuses. Does it stack with my +1 I had, or?
Oh, right. You read a manual of bodily
Yes.
health. This
This guy's
technically-
already got Constitution bonuses.
This is technically no. So
So it's the same one. So
it-
it's just a +1 for me.
it just overrides it. It increases your bonus from inherent bonus from +1 to +2.
All right, I figured. Cool.
Yeah, sorry, those bonuses do not stack. I don't know if that will change your calculus as to who gets this, but
Nope, it's already done.
It's already done.
Okay.
I ate it. Now Sada, I mean now Suru can have the intelligence one and become just very smart.
Dr. Suru.
Yes. Suru eats it and he gets a doctorate.
I think someone else should probably have that.
I mean, none of us are intelligence based, I'm pretty sure, so.
No,
No.
I'm very intelligent.
typically people would like another whole bunch of skill ranks, which is what that'll get you.
Indeed.
I'm gonna drink that because I picked it up, and I'm not using any of these potions.
Edric picked it up. So.
Yeah, actually, it'd be
Yeah.
useful on Edric.
Oh well, then
I would not. Edric is like, no, that's you guys. I just picked. I'm done drinking random potions today. Believe
drink
me.
the pocket watch. Oh right, you have a good reason not to drink a potion.
Well, not that Akio would know, but
Not that Akio would know, but I know.
mm.
Mm.
That would get rid of my -2 modifier.
Oh,
Hmm?
Would that not increase my base intelligence?
It would. It would increase your if you have an intelligence of 7, right? So it'd go up to. It would be a +2 bonus. So yeah, you'd go up to 9. You'd have a -1 modifier and also 12 extra skill ranks, which is nice.
Yeah, I'll just drink that.
Okay, Saru. Suddenly, it's hard to say, but things just sort of gel a bit better in your brain. And you know, sometimes when following around the whole like intense tactics stuff, or the one time Pascal just offhandedly started talking to you about how taxes worked in Sarugu and you nearly murdered him. It feels a little bit less of a fog now. It clears that up a bit. And yeah, congratulations on your 12 new skill ranks.
Nice.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, Sada, you feel healthier.
Yeah.
Where do I put this?
I can do kinetics better.
Um,
I am up to 114 HP now.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Suru, where
On the
you can
third
put that.
page, I assume.
Yes, there should be a little checkbox for show more fields above ability scores.
You
Yes,
say so.
there is.
I believe you.
You have this is compact mode, so I don't know if that's
Yes.
going to be throwing it off. Let's uncompact it. And
There it
so,
is.
yeah,
All right,
show more fields.
cool. Fields
And now
showing.
you can, yep. And inherent is right next to enhancement.
Yep, I see it. Awesome.
Congrats. All right, and that's 2 potions
All right.
drank. Drunk.
The others are temporary, I
Drinted.
think, right?
The remainder are temporary, yes.
Doesn't matter where they go. Then.
We don't
I
need to
mean-
just drink them all recreationally right now either. We could just say, like, if we need to levitate, there's the levitate potion.
Yes,
Yeah.
but they still should go in a specific inventory.
Yeah.
I am not a huge fan of floating items.
All right. Who wants to carry it?
Hand it to Shinichi.
Okay.
Which?
Levitation.
The whole pile.
All right. All of it.
Take these.
Oh, all right.
Protect these.
Paulina, don't you still have a bag of holding?
Yep,
No, perhaps you
probably
should.
do.
I passed this responsibility off on you.
He hands them
Typical
to you.
Shinichi.
So yes, potion of levitation, potion of no sleep, potion of greater restoration, and a 4-dose potion of rage. Which actually might be halfway helpful on you.
Maybe.
Damn.
Or on Kasumi.
Probably Kasumi.
I have to think about whether kinesis powers require concentration, because rage would preclude that.
I don't believe they do.
Most don't, unless it's something like
Right.
Suffocate.
Mm-hmm.
Can you list them again? Sorry, I got levitation and rage.
Yes, there is a levitation, or float 30 centimeters above ground for 1 hour.
I'll take the rage one.
All right.
Sure.
Yes, that is a particularly large potion, and it weighs about 2 pounds.
Oh,
Just so you can mark off in your inventory, Kasumi.
Okay.
The vial of nearly solid purple sludge is the potion of greater restoration. And the airy and bubbly red liquid in a glass syringe is a potion of no sleep for a 24-hour period.
sweet.
That one looks the most appealing, for sure.
Really? Oh, just.
Appearance, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Hmm.
How's this fish?
The fish is really good. It's light and flaky, but still juicy, and it has a really good flavor.
No, I'm really hungry.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Everything is good. The Sensi chefs they're an old family, and food is important to them. Particularly, it was important to Don Giuseppe, and he made sure that he inserted a tradition of having really good chefs at his palace.
Yeah, but the question is, how does it stack up against Tatsu?
Oh, Tatsu is really good. This is sort of there with him. It's a very different cuisine, but the way that is prepared is top notch. Tatsu, you might say, is more flavorful, but that's just like a difference between Hadanese versus Vietnamese cuisine. Tatsu uses a lot fewer tomatoes, for one thing.
So, what are we going to do in the immediate future?
Uh,
I want to play a game of Risk.
Yeah. What's risk?
You fool, Risk does exist in the universe.
Ah, board games are real.
Yeah.
That's meta.
Yep. Maybe we should just lay low in the Sensei Manor for now. Till tomorrow at least. Sleep on it, figure out a plan.
Okay.
A relaxing day in the Sensi Manor. The Sensis have a sort of bathhouse spa that you can make use of. Honestly, you have the comforts of one of the 5 families, and if you want to just make use of them.
Do you have like a hot tub situation?
They have a heated bath.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a bottle of wine and jump in the heated bath. That's my
Okay.
night.
Suru, one of the servants on the way notices that you're still carrying a mostly empty carafe and go, my lady, can I perhaps take that from you and refill it?
Yeah, I'm never gonna tell you no to that.
All right.
Toss it to them.
Yes. One moment, please. Where are you? Where?
I heard you guys have a heated bath somewhere around.
Ah, very good. I will meet you in the bathhouse then.
Hell yeah.
Right. Suru, you find your way into a sumptuously appointed tiled chamber where there is a large pool in sort of like a conservatory open or a glass ceilinged area, which is a regular swimming pool, maybe about 20 feet long. In a smaller chamber, in what's enclosed, is you open the door and it's just a bunch of steam just pours out. And looking inside, it's more like a sauna with a pool in the middle. It's quite warm, but comfortable. And there are sort of like little sitting areas cut into the marble of the actual pool to relax in.
That sounds exactly like what I want to do.
Yes.
So.
Behind you, you hear, Senora?
What?
You turn around and see the servant from before you is holding a new carafe and also a wine glass.
I take
Very good. He makes a move as is to offer you the wine glass too, and then sort of realizes what's going on. And would you perhaps like anything to eat?
I just had a bunch of food. Thank you.
Very good. Enjoy.
Okay.
And if you need anything, there's a bell.
Yep, I will yell for you.
No, there's
the bell.
What? I won't hear you, unfortunately.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, very much. That bell leads to the servants' quarters and kitchens. We have a board, and that will ring the bell for the bathhouse. So.
Cool. Sounds good. See you later.
Very good. Enjoy. All right. As this servant is leaving Suru, the rest of you, presumably still enjoying your lunch, Paulina, or actually you all, hear a call from the other room, and Pow? Could I get a hand?
Yep. What's up?
I'm having an issue.
Okay, I will be right there.
Right. You enter the other room, and Pascal is half dressed. He has managed to get a tunic on, which is basically painted onto his torso.
Oh no.
Luckily, the sort of velveteen fabric is very stretchy, but it sort of has reached the furthest dimensions that it can reach. The hose that he's been given are not as stretchy. And he is currently hopping around in his underclothes, attempting to pull them past his thighs, which are not cooperating. I can't get these on, and now I'm on one leg, and I'm falling.
I'm just gonna lie.
You're not in the room.
Oh, unfortunately.
I mean, you can be if you want.
I drank the X-ray potion and looked through the walls.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
No, you didn't have a
Great.
second one of those.
Damn,
Damn.
unfortunate.
I forgot that Edric has seen us all.
He has.
How does he?
He knows everything.
He's a changed man.
Why do you have a rose tattoo there, Akio? Also, you weren't even in the room with us when I saw you naked. How do I know this? Alright.
Could you just, like, and you can see he is on one leg. One of the legs is sort of, it's like midway up. And he does have the pants about midway up the other. It's just, they're sort of locked tight there. And at this point, he's stuck in a position where if he keeps going, he is going to lose his balance. But unfortunately, he's losing his balance anyway, just because of the awkwardness of the position. Could you just, like...
Pathfinder is so weird. Are you gonna make me, like, do a skills challenge to get him into some pants?
Yes.
What do I have to roll to help my fake dog man boyfriend get into his pants properly?
Nothing. I was just going to suggest that you catch him.
Oh yeah, okay.
What a wonderful sight.
Wait, I can't catch him. I'm a total weakling. He's
Well,
like
fortunately-
300 pounds.
Fortunately, he's not toppling over yet, so you can just sort of adjust him back into position.
Okay.
What a weird game of trust.
Yeah, you do not... Well, that's the thing. Pascal does not trust fall into you, because that would have been a disaster. But you do sort of nudge him back, and thanks. It's funny, because I was the one telling you to be careful, and I'm the one who ended up getting caught by the Morosinis and placed in a Dotori dungeon and experimented on.
No, you didn't get caught. I ran away. I put you in danger. I didn't know.
No, you didn't put me in danger. Really saw it put me in danger, but
Oh,
I don't blame her.
Yeah, from the sound of it, she definitely did that.
Yeah, but it's cool.
But then I jumped out a window, and
Yeah, and I was good with that because if they had caught you, like
I would just
I'm
turn
a
into
potential.
dust.
Well, I didn't know that.
Also, I could have fought them off. I could have helped. I could have done anything. And my problem is that I'm always, always running into or out of danger and leaving everyone behind.
Well,
It's really dumb. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
you didn't leave me behind. You came and found me. And thank you.
Well, yeah, of course.
Should I put Celine Dion?
There's a tearing noise.
Oh, shoot.
On the bright side, they're on.
Yep. Can't ask for more than that.
Pascal hugs you and then asks if you
Aw.
want to leave the room.
The pants room? Yeah. Sure.
Yes, let us abandon the pants room and never speak of this again.
Yes.
Meanwhile,
Tis I.
Sada stares at her food.
Sada, why are you staring at your food?
There's veggies on the dish.
Yeah, I pull Noctis. No. Anyway, no. Sada's staring at her food because she's unsure. Not about the food, but just in general.
I'm not sure about the food either.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Not sure what they should do.
Hmm.
On you ask their great and mighty tactician for help, says a voice from the door.
Who?
It is Tatsu.
That's Tatsu.
Well, that's the voice.
Oh. I looked, but it's not actually Tatsu. It's the Dodori.
No, it is Tatsu who said that.
Okay.
He was sarcastically referring to someone else.
Oh yes, my Tatsu, my greatest tactician.
Yeah.
Wait. That's not right.
Whoa.
Tatsu rolls his eyes
What's happening?
before sitting down next to Kasumi.
Well, you have any ideas, Kasumi?
I mean, as far as what to do next, I don't know. It's like I think we should be out there, talking to people, but at the same time, we do need to kind of just wait a few days until things quiet down.
Akio barges in.
Akio, you're already in here.
Why'd you say Akio barges in?
Akio leaves. Akio leaves. Closes the door.
Akio, are you okay?
Akio kicks the door open.
Oh no. Tatsu, it's happening again.
And he's holding a bottle of wine, and it's almost done. And he puts it on. Hey! Right now, they think I'm ambassador for the Shogun. How about I spy on them and get some intel? Nothing really.
You're wearing carafe as a hat right now, so I don't know if that's such a good idea.
I'm not sure I like your tone, Kasumi. Why is there 4 of you? That's a drunk thing to say.
Alright, Akio. They're there.
I'm just saying. There's nothing that traces me back to you. And right now they think I work for them. I could probably talk to the Grand Prince at some point, file in some paperwork, maybe stab her in the back.
Okay, so my thing is more cooking than actually like this whole political intrigue stuff. But this seems a little obvious, at least to me. But didn't you like flee in the middle of a jailbreak?
I didn't flee. A person exploded in front of me, and then I left.
Yeah, you have a point there.
Where I come from, that's typically called fleeing.
Oh.
Well, I mean, wouldn't you flee if you saw a person explode in front of you too?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah,
I'd be out there instantly.
Didn't the other person in the room be like, "We have to reschedule this," or did he just leave on his own accord? I don't remember.
I think the inspector did it, right?
I just remember screaming, and then I went with my friend, the inspector, and then I was here.
My point is, do they still think you're the ambassador?
There's no reason for them not to think I am.
I mean, I think we just listed a couple of reasons for them not to think you are. It seemed very suspicious to me.
Okay. Maybe I guess you've made your point. Alright, bye everybody.
Akio, you're still here.
He's dead.
He fell asleep standing up.
Damn.
I didn't even know you could do that.
And he kind of just tumbles back, and the wine bottle falls on the floor, and he's just sleeping.
Tatsu grabs it up before it can spill further. Puts it on the
Alright.
table.
You may continue. So, I genuinely thought that the circumstances that I left were ambiguous enough.
Who knows?
And there goes my dog. He
It is a
disagrees.
little ambiguous, that's the issue.
Yeah.
Ambiguity breeds suspicion.
Indeed.
You are right.
Or does it? Perhaps they do not suspect you.
Well, let's see what my dog has to think about that.
Yeah.
He's barking. I
Probably
guess.
only good things. He is a dog.
Yeah. All right.
And thus is a good boy.
Yes. I agree with that. All right. Let me give it some thought.
What's the weather like?
It's snowing.
Damn, it's snowing in Viven?
Yeah,
What's going
people are
on?
going insane. They don't know what's happening.
Yeah, it's just suddenly snow and just, oh no!
Oh,
The
no.
gods are angry at us. This never happens. We live in a tropical climate. This
What's happened?
really should be impossible. Ah,
What grave sins have the rulers of Viven committed?
yeah, if only you could do something like that. Unfortunately, you are right now sort of trapped in the Sensi Manor.
Yeah.
Palace, rather. And there are things to do here, but perhaps limited.
Yes.
Um,
I do research. The 5 families.
where are the secret tunnels?
Well, Agrippa has told you of one in the wine cellar.
Well, let's.
Other than that, I hope you remember where it is.
Yep.
Yeah, so in the wine cellar, where
Third
does it lead
highest
to?
bottle. To the
Stairs.
steps.
Second
Okay.
highest bottle.
Second.
Oh, second, okay.
You're gonna be pulling on the wrong bottle, looking like a fool.
Mm.
Yeah, you pull on the wrong bottle, it just slides out. It's a bottle. Oh no!
Ah!
Perhaps that's the bottle that collapsed the ceiling on you.
Anyway. So I'm just gonna research into the families of Viven.
All right. Well,
There's not much going on anyway. Might as well look into things. Figure find out what
Alright.
she can.
anything specific?
I guess just general history and stuff. Figure out who
Okay.
might be able to be swayed. I don't know.
Well, I mean, at this point, you as a player, I think, know the general history
Yeah.
of the various families of event. If you have anything more specific that you try to research,
God, I'm blanking right now. I got nothing. I have no ideas right now.
Staring
Alright.
at a couple books that are closed.
Shunichi comes up behind you, Sada, as you are staring at these closed books. Sada,
What?
perhaps you might like to talk about what's happened. I always find that
Right.
conversation is best to try and figure out what I should do next.
Suppose. Just not really much I can think of. They know we're here.
Yes. Although they do not know exactly where.
Yeah. They know we're in Raven though. And they they know what happened in the palace, that we broke out Pascal and you.
Yes.
I imagine they're trying to find us.
Yes. And now neither Pascal nor I can move through the city, at least undisguised.
And I imagine that's the same for most of us too.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Although it is simply I and he that join the rest of you. I doubt that if the Dottore still lives, that Suru will be safe either, as she no doubt would recognize her and would describe her to the authorities. But that is simply moving about undisguised. The city is very densely packed, I noticed.
Yeah.
And people wear clothing and armors from all over the world here. Perhaps that could be used
Probably.
to comport yourselves.
Yeah.
If I were to use a metal polish, I could look like a very Abscissan Isran all of a sudden.
Not really. That's not like that's less the problem. It's more what we even do out there right now.
Indeed.
I'm not sure what course of action we should take, or I mean, we're suddenly pulled into apparently
You
changing
are
the regime
being-
of event.
Yes. You're being pulled into Vivanese politics.
Yeah.
And from what I'm noticing, at this point, you have been led in that endeavor by Cesare.
Yeah.
Or Rodrigo
It's very much Cesare's field. This is his home, his city. I mean, it is our home too, but not for as long as they're like more ingrained into the high society, I suppose.
You lived here for
Yeah.
most of your life, though.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's
And
what I
you
meant.
lived
Like most
in the more populous
yeah,
section of the city.
but
What I
all
have
we're dealing
noticed
with has been high society
is-
and politics. But it's been, I don't know.
Very much so, yes. And right now, as far as I have seen, the movers of the Viennese high society have done their best to keep you as part of their plans.
Yeah.
Perhaps it may be time to make some plans of your own.
Well, I mean,
What would you do if you were not allied to the Sensis or the Fatazos, and you weren't here safe in a mansion, you were hiding in perhaps that tavern? How would you deal with the threat of Donatella Morosini? A threat that is truly an evil that needs to be removed from this world, at least from its position of power. Perhaps this would be a conversation best had with all of your advisors
maybe.
instead of just simply me. But I do think that perhaps books on Viennese politics are not where I would look for my answers.
Honestly, I think my answer would just be just to get rid of it.
Rid of what?
The high town. This
The entire
way of
city?
society. Well, its ways, I guess.
And yet, the Fatazos are part of Hightown.
Yeah.
They seem good and kind. Though they have used it certainly to enrich themselves.
I'm not sure. how we be able to convince people to turn against the Morosinis if we're still supporting everything else that keeps them down there as well.
Slavery.
Well, yeah, but
I wish I could have isolated that.
There seems to be a greater evil at work here than what is normally what the Vietnamese people are exposed to. That may be something to work with.
maybe.
But I will leave that up to you.
All right.
I am going to go meditate. If you need me, I will be in the chamber that they have assigned to me.
Okay. Thought of size.
All right. Anything anybody else would like to do for the night before you turn in?
I honestly can't think of anything.
All right. Well then. The night passes. Sir, do you spend the night in the spa?
I wasn't planning on it, but now that you mention it, maybe I am.
I'm asking. You could go back to your room, which is also sumptuously.
I don't think I want to sleep in a spa.
Yeah, get all
That'd be a
pruny.
bad thing.
Yeah, you would probably don't want to sleep in a sauna. That is probably true. Probably wouldn't be good for you.
Or would
Breathing
it?
in that steam.
Yep, I'm gonna go back to my room.
All right.
And the cop's hot on my heels.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just a servant like screaming a siren at you. You're dripping everywhere.
Probably am. She just left all her clothes in a big pile on the ground. Just went back to her room.
You're tripping everywhere and you're naked. Ah! He's had a knees. The next morning, y'all awaken. It's a sunny day. A few clouds. And Viven is moving into action as it usually does. Lowtown undisturbed by the happenings in the palace. It is midday before anyone comes to contact you. Agrippa is actually relatively closed-mouthed about what is going on outside, beyond to say that it is being monitored and you are safe. It is shortly after noon. Lunch has just been served. When there is a knock on the door of the large living area that you've sort of taken over as your base. And into the room walks the bespectacled form of Rodrigo Fatazo.
Oh. Hey,
What's
Roger.
up,
He takes off his glasses and sort of polishes them on a handkerchief. I don't believe I had the chance to thank you for rescuing my brother, all of you. It is obviously a tremendous service that you have done to me. For me, rather. For a moment, Rodrigo looks askance at you, Sada, as if he's going to say something else about this, but then chooses not to. As a result, when he puts his glasses on, I am no longer found, and the Grand Prince, after finding no evidence that I was behind my brother's escape, is unable to arrest me.
You don't think that he had you followed here?
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Cool.
But
That
as far as
seems
she
not
knows, I am simply visiting Luella. And since it is... since that is the case, it should not be an issue. I wanted to provide a reward for this. And, well, I'm sorry, I am never been very at saying thank you. Weakness of mine, but here it is. And he stands aside from the door, and servants bring in a large chest, and then a second one. And they both set them down, open up, take out keys, open them, lift them. The first chest is filled with gold. The second chest is filled with small amulets and hats.
What?
Oh. This
The
guy's
gold is simply the most obvious way I thought of saying thank you. There is 20,000 in there. 20,000 silver pieces worth of gold. There's 2,000 gold pieces. 2 ships worth. I hope that is a little bit of an indication of how much I do value your help. The other, these are, and he holds up on the amulets, and it's a tiny little silver thing. It's just a little circle, and there appears to be there's a circle, and inside there's a plus and a minus, wrought in silver. These are important for any Hightown Vivanese. It is how we wear velvets and such without melting. There are amulets. This will keep you comfortable, no matter the temperature, as long as it isn't, Well, I believe the actual range is from 120 to negative. So yes, quite a breadth of comfort. And these other are your, as you no doubt realize, you are all now future.
yes.
These are hats of disguise.
Yeah, figured.
They are illusions. They will not prevent you from being touched and potentially seen through, but otherwise they should help you move around quite a lot. There should be enough for each of you. Your Ifrit and friend and Shunichi included, as well as Pascal. And he looks at Pascal, who is still dressed the same way as the previous day, who I can see is wanting for clothing. I will have some sent over. But again, it is he like haps on the balls of his feet a little. I can thank you. I am in your debt. I hope that this goes to repaying that debt somewhat.
Yeah. It's a start.
No, it's great. She's a joker.
I'm a joker, baby.
Oh,
Shit.
Yes, of course. Well, anyway, I believe that this should quite a bit more easily. Uh, uh, may I speak to Pascal for some time? A moment, please.
sure. She just sits there. Gonna...
Pascal gets up and they go with Rodrigo
Oh.
into a side room. And sometime later, they come back out. Rodrigo nods at you all. Gives nods at you all individually. Sada, yours is a little more curt,
Yeah.
while Pow, yours is a little more sincere. And he leaves.
Wow.
That was awkward.
That was. Yeah.
Yeah, Rodrigo doesn't say thanks a lot. It's just his nature. He's kind of an ass that way. But he's a well-meaning ass. And Pascal sits down next to you, and he got me a suit of armor.
Oh, dope.
I know. But we can move through the city again. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Hats.
Should we begin a whisper campaign in Lowtown? Do we stoke the fires of rebellion with the small folk? With our new hats?
I mean, I think that part's already been taken care of.
Has
We
it?
need a more
Well,
direct.
We just kind of need to hear back from them as far as how it goes, because if it went bad, we shouldn't just like jump out and do some crazy stuff.
What?
We need to hear back on whether or not the people are actually receptive to what is going on,
Are
like like the common folk.
are receptive to what? How?
To
Do they-
Shazari allegedly started a rumor mongering.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Let's start a graffiti campaign. We'll do anti-Morosini art tagging up the streets.
I'm gonna do one of a small girl holding a balloon and
Damn it! I was gonna make the Banksy joke. Fuck you.
shit. Got it.
Sorry. Keep going.
I don't know. And then like there's a, Morosini holding some, like putting a manacle on her hands, and it's like, whoa, damn.
I was gonna make them.
They must be bad.
I was gonna make them holding bananas like guns. That's the good one.
Damn.
I've never understood why that one in particular stands out to me, but it does. Alright.
I don't know. I feel like we could be doing something.
Yeah.
Well, what would you suggest?
Go rabble rouse. I don't know. Direct action.
I mean,
I don't
yeah,
know.
I'm down for direct action, but we need to pick our target.
Mm.
Grand Prince.
Well, no.
I don't know. We could go try to buy a sex slave.
What?
Someone sells us one. There you go. That's a slaver.
What is that called when you participate in the service as a cop? Is it bait? We could do that.
What?
Talking
Yeah,
about a
let-
sting operation?
Oh,
Sting.
sting.
Yeah, let's pull a sting operation.
Yeah. Let's sting him.
I actually want to do that. That sounds fun. I mean, besides buying the sex slave, that's not the fun part.
To catch a slaver.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh man. I've got the logs. I would love to do this. Can we do this?
No.
Oh, that'd be so much fun. Oh well.
Cat is mad at me.
Why?
Oh.
You've done
Oh.
nothing.
He thinks he's allowed to eat, but he's not.
Ah. See.
Would you like to pursue that?
Yeah.
Try to buy a slave? You want to try to buy a slave?
I almost did that when I was wandering around Lowtown, and he kept telling me about the brothels down there.
Oh,
So he
boy.
was going to walk up and down the streets yelling about a sex slave and just
Well-
see what happened.
Yelling about it.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
we
it
should
would have probably gone pretty poorly.
I
but-
sure would like to buy me one of them sex slaves.
Exactly, because you
Who's
either
gonna sell me a sex slave?
you
That
either
would
get
have gotten
people who
her
are staunch-
arrested.
Well, it's Lowtown. I don't think it would have gone right to the cops.
Perhaps
was
not.
imagining.
There's
Yes,
cops
the
there.
Lowtowners might have just tried to take matters into their own hands.
Yeah, that would've
and
beat
that would have been
the shit out of you.
fine. Well, I don't think so. I would have explained to them then at that point. what I was
No,
doing.
don't worry, guys. I'm a cop. I mean, I'm not really a cop, but I'm trying to catch a predator. It's fine.
Yes, I mean
How-
that is what I was gonna do.
I mean, as long as it's not one of us who might be recognized as, like, I don't know. I don't think it's a bad idea to try to figure out where these trades are happening. We just need to be careful that it doesn't backfire and us get painted as slave buyers.
I mean,
Oh,
Well, that's
okay.
happening.
I mean,
that's
yeah,
side
I
of
guess
it,
so.
not it?
Wait a second. Akia wakes up. Oh shit!
What?
I forgot about that rogue guy that I was fucking interviewing him. The fucking spy.
Kolvar.
Oh, yeah.
forgot
He's
about
like sitting
Colbert.
over there.
Hey, it's right here.
Kolvar, you're still here.
Okay.
You're the Morris. You can get to the Morrisinis.
I'm going back to sleep now.
I mean, I had a handler that I spoke to, never, saw the face of.
Let's
Right.
kidnap him.
What?
Me?
I wake up again. Do you know where we can get some?
We already kidnapped him.
I meant his handler.
I didn't know
Oh.
the Morrisinis were slavers until yesterday. So if you're going to ask me
Ooh.
if I know where I can buy some slaves, no, I don't.
Are you scheduled to meet with one of these dudes sometime? Because we could jump him. We could do an ambush, catch that guy, get information from him. Maybe he knows something.
Kidnap him.
I
That's
mean, I
okay.
could.
Yeah, put him in a bag. Bring him to Oogie Boogie.
Okay, I missed that last
Yeah,
one, but
that's fine.
Yeah, I could potentially, I'm supposed to leave a signal when an hour before that I actually want to meet,
Okay.
and
That's
then I go to the corner and then we do the thing. So
doable.
I could do that. I'd have to leave this building.
Do you think that
Probably for the secret.
your handler would know more, or is he just a link in the chain and there's more people above him that tell him what to do and he doesn't know anything?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like I said, I've never really met the guy.
We
I
could
know
always
he has
catch
a
him.
Male voice.
Catch him and then
Deep
make
voice,
him do
anyway.
the same thing and then catch his handler.
Just all the way up, huh?
All the way up to the
Yeah.
Grand Prince.
Yup.
This train goes right to the top.
Grand
Yes,
Prince
the Grand
with the
Princess
summons.
Spymaster says something to her, and you just all jump out from behind the.
Exactly.
We caught ya.
And we all go, ha ha!
Oh, and they would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling.
Adults.
Well, she's a bit older than you.
Hooligan.
All right.
Okay, well, that's something, I guess.
Hmm.
It's that, or we go rabble rouse. Those are the two ideas on the table. Or just sit here, do nothing. I'm not a fan of that.
So all the armies that Luella gathered up,
Mm.
wherever they are.
That's more of a device for Cesare now.
Yeah.
What happens if I put a hat of disguise on?
You have a fancy hat on your head. But if you speak the command word and think real hard, you can disguise yourself. The command word is conveniently written inside the brim of the hat.
I look inside the
It reads cheese sandwich.
Well, now it's law.
No, it's something. Yeah, okay, fine. It's something that translates to cheese sandwich in
Yeah.
Draconic. But,
Yeah.
It says, peppermint patty, I've got a hattie. Then you clap
Yes.
your hands twice.
no, you don't do that. But
No!
the command word works.
Can Zero please say Pepe?
It's that, but in Draconic, and it sounds a lot.
Oh man.
What do you disguise yourself as, Cyril?
You know what would be cool?
What?
What are
Get
those?
to pick?
What are those? Well, do you get to pick?
Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, then back to what I was saying. What are those? The shark people.
Oh, a Gillman?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
True.
So do you just turn yourself into a guild person version of yourself?
A lot like it. Yeah.
Alright. Well, you now appear to have sort of fin shaped protrusions from just in front of your ears. Your skin has turned a dull gray color and has a sort of rough. It's visually it sort of has like a rough texture to it. But if you as you touch your arm, you note that it feels the same. It is only an image.
Yeah. That's why I can't sleep in the sauna.
Yes.
Which I presume would be okay for a Gilman.
Yes, they would be. They'd probably be pretty happy. But yes, your teeth sharpen, and you are a guildman. You
Guildman.
have
Are they a
Guild-
male only race?
no. They are. They have the normal variety of genders. It's just they're just called guildman as opposed to
Yes.
Yeah, I get it.
Human.
I get it.
human.
Human.
All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go fuck some shit up. We'll go to
So
Lowtown,
you're
not
still
the
a little
shares.
recognizable, but you can alter your clothing as well. The hat of disguise is very mutable. Actually, you can just basically create any image you want. You could look entirely different.
Well, let's go with like the Viennese look, like I don't know, what would someone with a big ass weapon in Vin be?
Well, to be honest, those sorts of weapons aren't tremendously, but you do know that that you have seen like the sort of general mercenary look in Viven, that sort of hardscrabble leathered armor with metal cuirass. That looks like the most appropriate.
What if I do that fancy pants looking
I mean, you could absolutely be a
Bravo?
with a giant ass sword.
Exactly.
It'd just be really weird.
I'm gonna do it. There's no stopping me. There's no
There
reason
isn't.
not to. I'll start my own fencing school where we just smash people.
The most graceful form of fencing.
Yes,
It's a whole new philosophy.
they can't fight back if they're crushed.
Precisely.
All right, I'm just going to use the rest of them, and you guys can decide what you're disguising yourselves as.
Hmm.
I suppose.
I put on a mustache.
That's all you do with the hatless guy is you get a mustache.
Akio is ready. He's got a hat and a mustache, so it can't be Akio. He doesn't
Wait.
have a hat or a mustache.
One
That's true.
second. 1 second. I imagine the mustache be this mustache.
Yep. That's it.
That's
Mhm.
all I need. Nobody. That's.
That's the expression on your face too.
I look you in the eye. Could I please have one sex life? Oh man. There's Neff playing Guilty Gear.
I saw that. Yes.
Disguise yourself as a cat person.
Maybe I'll make my next character go
Iron
madness.
Jar.
Gilman is really fun. Aristus is still my favorite character out of everybody I've rolled. That includes Garland.
So, what are you, a cat person?
Yep.
Of course. Do we even have cat people as a race?
Yep. Aerotars.
Mhm.
There are two different varieties.
Yes.
I see.
Dada does the
Yeah.
Western one.
Shin's a
My-
cat.
Yeah.
He is, but he is an Eastern one.
Cells. I have asked that I have the mustache, and I have linked.
Yes. Akio's disguise is just the mustache.
Wait a second.
That's still pretty recognizable. Akio. You wear golden plate armor.
Well, he's also got a hat on.
Oh, does it change the armor too?
You
You
can
can,
change whatever you want.
Make it into diamond armor.
You
What's-
could look like a minotaur in a bikini. It's up to you.
Did you give yourself a bunch of tentacles?
Well, within reason. You can turn it. You can disguise yourself as any humanoid, basically.
I turned myself into this.
You're definitely not gonna stand out with that.
Where does the secret tunnel lead out to?
Steps. Which is probably the best way to go.
Yes, the steps.
Okay, let me think about this. I really thought that the mustache was all I needed. Gold armor.
Okay, just to give you an idea of what disguise self will actually do.
Okay.
You make yourself, including clothing, armor, weapons, and equipment, look different. You can seem 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, or in between.
So
You
you
cannot
can,
change your creature type, although you can appear as another subtype, which means basically you have to be a humanoid, but you can be any sort of humanoid. Otherwise, the extent of the apparent change is up to you. You could add or obscure a minor feature or look like an entirely different person or gender. The spell does not provide the abilities or mannerisms of the chosen form, nor does it alter the perceived tactile or audible properties of you or your equipment. If you use this spell to create disguise, you get a +10 bonus on the disguise check. A creature that interacts with a glamour has a will save to recognize it as an illusion.
so I can make my sword look like something else, though. That's important. But I can't
Yes.
obviously hide
Yes.
the length. I obviously can't hide the length of it. It has to be the length of the weapon. I would imagine.
You can make it look different than it usually does, and that includes its dimensions. It's just if someone walks up to it and thinks it's a rapier and turns out it's actually like quite a bit longer and thicker, then they'll notice if they try to touch it.
Okay, so
Probably. Although they could potentially fail the will save and be just very confused.
So
But I'll also say that it's not a very difficult will save for a disguise.
I'm gonna turn myself into. Well, first I'm gonna turn my sword into a cane, I guess. That's part of the disguise. Okay, wait.
Okay.
So wait. Let me. I don't remember his name. Okay, so priority 1 is the mustache, and
Yes.
priority two is turning my gold armor into something else. So I'm gonna turn that into Jesus. What would not stand out?
Diamond armor.
Yeah.
Diamond armor. I don't even know if that's function. Okay, I'm.
Absolute one, not gold wouldn't be either.
You know what? You know what? Mustache, suit, top hat combo, and a cane. Let's just do that.
A mustache suit top hat combo.
Yeah.
You're like a few
Technically-
centuries off as far as what would be in vogue, but fine. You know what? This is
He's starting a trend.
Wait, are you telling
it's
me?
fine.
Are you? Wait, suits are a thing, right?
I mean, the setting is in sort of like a medieval period.
Oh, okay, then I take it back. I'll make me a shitty looking peasant. Like I
Okay.
want I
Jeez.
want
A shitty looking one.
Wow, that's impressive.
I want it to be that I've saved all my money and I'm I'm gonna get no. Let me put some thought into this too, Rita.
What?
Why don't you just have it like a snazzy looking period appropriate thing?
I don't know. This is a one time deal. I don't know when we're gonna
It's
disguise
not
ourselves.
actually. You can just do this whenever. We have hats and disguise.
Okay, fine. I make myself. Okay, well, Rita talks about her. Let me think of something.
Oh. That exact outfit.
Okay, it's a good outfit.
And she's human, I guess. Dark skin, short hair, maybe like a couple inches taller, that's it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. How about this? Does this seem doable?
Yep.
Very
then I
much so.
guess- And then I'll
Big
make
old
my-
titties.
and,
Hell
That's
and,
it.
then I'll make myself a Gilman with a mustache.
Always cramping my style.
I'm feeling nostalgic today.
Do Gilman have a mustache?
They
I
do
don't know why
now.
they would have it.
That
I
one
mean,
does.
Aristus had hair.
Oh, yo, they
I-
could be like catfish whiskers.
But
I think-
elves and stuff don't have mustache. Oh, that would be cute.
Aristus had hair, right? That wasn't just a
He had hair.
fucking- Okay. I don't know what I would call
And yes,
that.
Gilman can Gilman's. That is a no. Gilman can
Yeah.
still grow facial hair.
Okay,
Cool.
so they're not like... Because elves can't?
Elves cannot.
Okay, because I do remember
I mean,
that
most
side
typically.
game with the elf that had little drawn-on mustache.
That's
Elves
And I
can't
love
grow
that. Love that
mustaches.
guy.
Jeez.
Elves do
Well,
not
maybe he
grow. Very typically, elves do not grow facial hair.
They
Okay.
don't have
I'm not going to say that there are no elves with facial hair in the entire world because it's a wide place and there's a lot of elves. But most elves do not grow facial hair, no, or body hair for that matter.
that sucks. Wow, what happens if they sweat?
That
Excuse
evaporates.
Yep.
Then they're sweaty.
Anyhow, I
They're like
looked up-
Michael Phelps in the water, though.
Anyhow,
You know, I'm just gonna shut up.
what's very important is I looked
Maple
up.
Phelps.
Anyhow, what's very important is I looked up Fishman with a mustache and I got this picture.
That's
So,
it.
All right, that works.
Zakio.
That's
Akio, Suru, Paulina, Kasumi, Sada. Who am I missing? Is that it?
Did
Yeah, I
Kasumi
guess
just
that's who's
disguise
with us.
herself?
it's
Kasumi.
Yeah.
Are you going
What's your expert
to
disguise?
go with them?
As far as my disguise, I will change into a human male, wearing, like merchant's garb, like not overly flashy, but flashy enough.
Human, male, merchant. Okay. And Sada?
Sada's disguised as a Western Aratar adventurer.
Ah, yes. Western, Irotar,
Still the same gender.
adventurer. All right. Would you like to take anybody else with you as you go down into Lowtown?
I guess Marie can come with us. So she can
Oh,
do
yeah.
something.
She is there, and no one knows her yet, so she doesn't need a hat disguise, which is good because she didn't get one.
good.
Good.
Is she sure?
So now you have two Bravos.
It just-
Maria looks at Yusuru and goes, "You know, it's too bad that you hate Bravos so much. It looks good on you."
I don't think it looks good on anybody, but thanks.
Snap.
All the matter of taste, I suppose. All right.
And let's bring
Let's
Shinichi too.
All right. Shinichi puts on the hat of disguise.
Shinichi disguised
And
himself as. This is
Shinichi
just Shinichi
disguises
with a
himself
mustache.
as Shinichi with a mustache.
It's perfect.
Perhaps. And I'm concerned. I make noise
Ah.
that isn't the same as
Is
most.
Could you just disguise yourself as another
Yeah.
Idoron?
Couldn't you
Is
just
it
see
just
another Iron?
clanky?
It's actually
Or is there like robot sounds?
Shinichi makes whenever he moves, there is a low whirring, and even when he's not moving, if you listen closely, he ticks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, our conversation yesterday sort of comes to mind. And with that, Shinichi suddenly transforms from his usual drab, sort of brown chassis to.
Gundam. Make him a Gundam.
What happened? What did you get?
No, I just read what Rude posted.
You forgot it.
I don't get it.
Oh, Billy is another friend of ours. He has a mustache, actually, kind of like that. But anyway, Shinichi suddenly gleams silver, and his chassis becomes a lot more ornate, having all sweeping geometries appear on it, sort of becoming very Art Deco looking. And his eyes, or his oculars rather, shift from glowing yellow to blue.
There we go.
A somewhat more common image of an Idoron.
Yes.
This
Anyway.
should be sufficient, I hope.
Yeah, I would think so. Anyway.
So I don't want to derail us, so just quick, can I ring for the Dottore?
Oh, sure.
Ah, yes. Soon you are joined by Dottore Nieve. I presume you wish to know about this.
Yes.
He hands you back the vial. That is something I'd like to ask you about myself. Where did you come by that?
What is it?
Well, since you don't know, I presume you were not involved in Genesis, which is important, as that is a vial of life.
What?
Potential. That was the drawn out life force, congealed and bottled of another living person.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
makes sense.
Yes, that is what was going on. So that
It's essentially a potion of, well, everything. Could heal wounds. Enough of them could make you live forever.
Oh.
If you had a steady supply.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which, the only way I could imagine would be to sacrifice the life of another. So, medically, I cannot recommend it as a tactic for longevity.
Oh, thanks for checking it out.
My pleasure. What do you plan to do with it?
I have no idea.
If I may ask.
I don't know. I don't for it at the moment.
Drinking it wouldn't curse you or do anything evil to you, would it? That sounds
No.
really messed up.
Yes, ethically it raises its own quandaries, but then the person's soul has already been released. The life force is already bottled. The damage is already done. I have to tell you to not drink it, but I would have personal qualms. But on the other hand, it could potentially be life-saving.
Maybe it'll come in handy at some point.
Yes, a draught of that, if poured into the mouth of the recently dead, could resurrect them.
Well, that would have been nice to know before.
Oh, you mean... Yes, I also was charged with examining the remains of your friend, Lady Paulina. Well, unfortunately, do not be afraid that you held the key to her salvation in your pocket the whole time. You did not. She was
Okay.
far beyond the powers that had.
All right.
That's
Yes,
Oh,
very
thanks again.
unfortunately, but I could have been there with all of my equipment and ready to immediately jump into action, and I would not have been able to save her. That was damage beyond what I had perhaps ever seen, and I have been around a very long time. On that note, I noticed that you all got very fetching hats and that a number of you don't look the way that you do. I
Yeah.
presume you are disguising yourself for a sojourn? Tom?
Probably.
Agrippa probably has not told you this, but the city is on rather high alert. I don't think he
Figured.
actually means for you to leave the palace. Naturally, I will not tell him,
All right.
but I would be very careful.
Yeah. Gonna take the direct way to the steps out.
The secret passage. Remember, it's the second from the highest.
Yes.
The highest one will kill you.
Okay.
With that, he turns around and sweeps out of the room once more.
All right.
The door closes behind him. For the second time, you notice that he's not closing the door.
They couldn't animate that. Yeah.
So, are we ready to go cause a ruckus?
Guess so.
I'm gonna head to the wine cellar.
Let's go to the wine cellar. Drink all the
Yeah.
wine.
You're back.
Okay, you head down to the wine cellar. You are joined by a sort of short and gangly-looking human man, about 5 feet tall.
Who?
It's me. Don't tell anybody, says Pascal's
Oh.
voice.
You got a hat too. All right.
That's hilarious.
Hey, what should we call you?
I don't know. What do I call you?
Damn, that's not a
I
bad
don't
question.
really know what Gilman names are.
No, that's a good point. I mean, you could just pick a Viennese name.
Well, you could give Vivian's name. You would know them.
That's very fair. Okay, Drew, you are Costella. Akio, you are Fibonacci.
Yeah. Fibonacci sequence. I got it.
Pow,
Yep.
you are...
Can I be a Donna?
Sure, you're Donna.
Sweet.
Kasumi, you are... you're also Donna.
Common name.
Yeah,
Is it
no,
male?
it really is.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're a male.
Oh,
You're
shit.
Donatello.
Adonis.
And Sada, you are Roberto.
That doesn't sound like a cat name.
What do you want from me?
Roberto.
Meow mix.
Yeah. Meow Mix. That's the name.
And Maria, you're Maria. And I am... He puts his hands on his hips and looks upward. Rodrigo.
Nah.
Ah.
It's a little bit interesting to hear you pick that name.
Yeah, I know. I'm making it fun.
That's such a cool name.
All right, let's go.
So I'm
full-on second
Roberto,
bottle.
just making sure.
Yes.
Fibonacci.
No, you're Donatello. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
Akio is Fibonacci. Sada is Roberto. Oh wait, no, Sada.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're Roberta.
Yeah.
I'm really good at adding.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Pascal puts his hand on the topmost wine bottle.
No.
No.
We all die.
Yep.
I'm kidding. He
Second
pulls
highest.
out the second highest, and with that, the entire wine rack sort of just sinks into the wall and then opens like a door,
Cool.
revealing a tunnel.
All right.
Traveling down it, as soon as you're all in, you hear it shut and set back to the way it was, and you can see there's a button on the inside. The walls have torches on them, which cast no heat.
Neat.
But are regular enough for you to see easily. You make your way down until you find another door, which, well, you presume a door. You see a button on a wall and then just a wall in front of you. Do you press the button?
Yes.
Brave man.
Do I
There-
die?
No.
Okay.
You hear a
It laughed at him?
Try pressing it a whole bunch of times.
All right, you get that sound a whole bunch of times.
Oh.
Cool. They didn't tell us the other secret.
No, they didn't.
Oh.
This was their plan.
Now we're stuck here.
Now we're stuck here.
Die.
Die now.
Damn.
I'd just check it out a little bit, see if I notice anything that we could work with.
You see, Saru, a pair of holes in the wall. They're at about eye level. Well, a little bit. You'd have to stand up a bit to get eye level with it, actually. But looking into them, you can see a mirror, and the mirror appears to be reflecting to the eye holes an image of what is beyond the door. And currently, there are 4 carabinieri sort of loitering in front of the door,
It's smart.
talking to each other.
That makes sense.
The door is smart.
One of them
It's a smart
smart
door.
doors. Probably has Wi-Fi.
Pow. Rita, very good. The carabinieri do loiter there for some time. I think that's a good new pog, actually.
No. Stop threatening me with that.
So yeah, the carabinieri do loiter. Occasionally, a person goes up or down the stairs, or a group of people, and they stop them, and they ask them questions. You can't really hear. The stone is pretty thick, the door, and like even pressing your head against it, it's difficult to like listen to the outside. But you can sort of see what they're doing, and it appears to be checking the business of everybody who's moving past. Do you want to try and wait here for them to leave? What would you
Yes.
like to do? Right.
Well, I don't think the door will work unless they leave, right? Is there anything else here?
No, it's really just the button. Although you could try rolling perception again.
Maybe I will. If I can get to my skills tab. Alright.
All right. Are you looking at the button specifically, or the door, or what?
The door.
Mhm. The door itself, what you presume to be the door actually, is basically just a solid piece of rock. You don't even see how it opens. There are no hinges. There's no obvious mechanism by which it would pass. You'd be able to pass through. Perhaps it recedes into the ceiling or floor, but even then, you don't really see where it does so. It actually looks. There are no spaces. This entire tunnel appears to have been carved, not rather than be placed stone. And this door just seems to be another part of it.
Interesting. Are the Cabinari still there?
There.
Not making any signs of moving?
Nope. It's like they're posted there or something. But there's still the eye holes and the button. Perhaps along the tunnel.
Is there more?
There's stuff you haven't looked at yet.
Well, I look.
I look at all the stuff.
All right. Well, if you could roll additional perception checks, please.
That was not very good.
Pow!
Mm-hmm.
You note, as you're sort of looking at the button,
Mm-hmm.
well, it's covered in dust. And you just take the opportunity to just sort of wipe it off. And you notice that, the button isn't made of stone. It's actually made of brass. And as you clean it off, you note that it's sort of apart from the wall. And at the bottom of it, etched into the brass such that it wasn't... etched into the brass such that it wasn't visible without clear is the word distract, or the word distract with a little arrow pointing down to the bottom of the panel.
Uh-huh.
Following the arrow, you feel that there is another button underneath.
Uh-huh. I want to press it. Wait. Can somebody keep their eye on the guards?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna press this button.
All right. You hear a grinding noise,
Oh shit! Shouldn't have pressed the button.
and then the sound of stone falling off of stone and then hitting stone.
Oh fuck!
Suru, you see all four carabinieri. So, like, a couple of them actually jump suddenly, and their heads all whip around towards the to the stairs going up, and they actually start running in that direction.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're gone. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
All right, Paulina, you hit the button, and there is no sound this time. Rather, the door, a obviously magical line of energy goes across the door in several places, at which point seams in the door are suddenly visible, and it sort of folds back into the walls, and you're able to egress out onto the landing of the steps that this left onto. As soon as you're all out, you hear the door close up behind you again, and turning around, it's just solid rock. Looking
Nice.
up the steps, you can see where a rock has apparently dislodged from one of the walls of one of the open air sections of the steps and has crushed a cart.
Damn.
Whoops.
There is a panicking Vietnamese person just bemoaning the loss of his
He
squash.
says, "Oh, okay." I was gonna say his
Aw.
cabbages. My cabbages.
This poor squash.
His squash got squished.
Oh.
And the four carabinieri are there trying to calm him down, figure out, keep people from crowding, try to figure out a way of unblocking the steps because they are now blocked by his cart, which, this guy was heaving squash, a heavy cart of squash in a cart upstairs.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
I feel terrible.
well,
But also, let's go. Let's
Let's
get out
go.
of here.
I feel terrible. Let's go.
Let's act natural. Should we be moving as a group or a couple, like discrete groups?
Couple discrete sounds better, but
A couple of chunks.
Yeah.
I mean, we sort of look like a adventuring party, don't we?
Okay.
Yeah,
let's
but
just all go
They're
in then.
kind of looking for one.
Yeah, but not us. Not this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
We're like the guards of this merchant, right?
Right, but disguise is magic. I don't know.
Oh, speaking of, you all
A little
should
suspicious.
roll
Oh shit! What?
disguise.
Oh fuck!
All right.
Thanks, pal.
Sorry, I said the word disguise.
I was going to
Said
make you
the
do this anyway.
secret word.
You get a plus 10 to this, so
Well, that makes mine at 25.
yeah, I know.
Why do I
Nice.
have no points in disguise?
Because
Okay.
you're not a surreptitious person.
Oh right, I did get arrested that one time because my disguise was so bad.
It's true, but now you have a hat
Yep,
disguise,
yep.
and now even that 15 becomes. Kasumi, you have a 27 to disguise. Suru, you have a 25 to disguise. Your disguises are all just really good. Sada has become this Western Irotor adventurer named Roberta.
Yep.
One second.
Akio, I need a disguise from you,
Um,
and Pascal is following you guys around, and so is Shunichi.
Oh.
I'm still at 19.
Oh, okay.
Where is Pascal?
I'm on
There's-
Fibonacci. Fibonaccio.
All right.
2.
That's
Well.
a 12.
Oh boy.
Why is it red?
So
Throw a sheet over him.
yeah. So Shinichi, I mean,
Yeah, Shinichi does
is
okay.
easy. He just looks like himself, only he's a now, and
That's just
just because of that, he's completely unrecognizable as what he was previously. Pascal has decided to disguise himself as someone of far smaller dimensions, and it's very obvious that when he is he's clearly, his head is not looking where it should be.
Ah.
It's a foot lower than it actually is. So it's sort of he definitely gives off that he is a very strange man, but perhaps that is all he gives off.
Yes.
Viven is a big city. Hopefully he's he does not look like himself, so that is the main saving grace of the situation.
Hey, did you settle on Rodrigo? That's ridiculous. Look, next
What?
opportunity. This is not working for you. You gotta change. You gotta change your hat.
What? I think I look good, he says.
Oh.
And he's like
He
he's
says
like
as his eyes go lopsided.
No.
yeah, no, he's looking at the ground next to you. Paulina is, you
That's
get
so-
that he's probably looking at your head, but
That's weird. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. Maybe your hat's askew. You gotta fix it, but not right now because it'll be super obvious. But
all right.
next opportunity.
All right. Jeez.
Okay, sorry.
No, I mean, I believe you. I'm just okay. let's try to get somewhere I can redisguise myself.
I'm not trying to critique your artistic choices.
I mean, I thought that disguising myself as Tiny Wimpy Man would be a good idea. Because I am clearly not one.
Yeah.
And Roberto flexes. It is truly pathetic. In the end, though, you are able to reach the bottom of the steps without people looking at you too askance. Although you do notice that Pascal gets a couple of weird looks from passersby, but luckily the passersby are just low-towners. Carabinieri stationed on these steps appear to be the four that are now well and truly distracted above you. And soon you reach Lowtown in the Plaza of the Champions, where the circular plaza with each with the statues of the champion gods around its circumference sits. It is a fairly major plaza, and there are people across it, sitting on the fountain in the center. You notice a couple of people drawing water from the fountain in the center. As people sort of go about their daily business. Right, if I need to redisguise myself, where do I go?
Is it like a side alley or something?
Public restroom.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Shouldn't Pascal roll perception?
Oh.
Paulina, you see, like, off to the side, behind the statue of Emiria, you see a very good little alley behind which to hide. It's sort of like the entrance is sort of like barely saw it because the entrance is so occluded by various carts and things of traders going around. And leading Pascal over to it, he takes the hat off, becomes Pascal, puts it back on. Okay, what should I disguise myself as?
Mustache.
Probably someone around your height.
Mustache.
Maybe around your build, but maybe, like, I don't know. Like, you need to fill out the space a little bit. Maybe like a tubbier dude,
Mustache.
but like a big dude. Like a big bodyguard looking guy or something. But like maybe a human, just, just a basic strong dude.
Let's see how well he rolls. Where's disguise again? There it is. Boop. That's better.
Yeah.
Alright, so Pascal instead becomes generic mercenary man.
Oh,
Nice.
who's that guy in Game of Thrones? He's got the big tummy.
What?
Strong Bella?
Oh, Robert Burns.
Yeah! Strong Bell was.
Okay.
That one.
Oh, you said Game of Thrones, and you meant A Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
As well you should be.
I know.
But yes, yeah, Pascal takes your advice to heart, and yes, he is now Strong Belwas, essentially.
Nice.
A muscular yet tubby man. Bald. And yeah. This better?
You're looking in the right direction. That's a good start.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I wasn't earlier.
No.
It was a little off. It seemed strange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's good. I wasn't really cogent of that. I probably could have made it work.
Maybe.
A few moments later, Paulina and Pascal, or rather, Donna and I guess Strong Rodrigo.
Strong Rigo.
Big Robbie.
Walk out. All right, we're ready. Where do we go?
We go to the seediest club in the old town.
Letitia's?
No, the Milky Splatoon. Wait, that's not.
Ew, what?
Wait, I got it
The
wrong.
milky spittoon?
The salty spittoon. That's what I.
Nastiest name.
Any variation on spittoon is going to be disgusting, I think. But
Okay, never mind.
Milky.
Really hot juniors.
Oh,
What?
I don't want to
I-
go there.
I fucked up.
We don't go to the.
I mean, I don't blame you. I would not want to go to the milky spittoon either. Although that is a good name for a bar. I'm writing that
good.
down.
Yeah, it's good. It's just really provocative.
Yeah, milky. That might be. Yeah.
Ugh.
Maybe. Hey,
Very
maybe
gone.
that's the maybe that's the
Yeah.
name of Bordellos. Milky spittoon.
I'm glad you like it.
Yep, that's a gross one. But yeah, well, you do know a few bars. Obviously, Matizia's probably isn't where you're gonna want to go.
Yeah.
You also have Kolvar with you.
Oh, he's here.
Yes. I thought he was fairly important to your plan.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes. He is also not disguised.
I guess so.
There's the nine-eyed cat. Was it nine-eyed cat?
I believe it's seven-eyed. Yes.
Are we gonna arrange the meeting? We're gonna do that?
Yeah, we need to go to the seven-eyed cat.
Alright.
Hell yeah.
I don't. Okay, but I wouldn't. You have
I
to
think-
arrange it. It'd be weird if we all went with you to do that.
Yeah, no, it would be.
Why's the cat have 7 eyes?
Although,
Magic.
it'd be weird if. I mean, you could go there, just not with me. I mean, the Seven-Eyed Cat is like a place that people go to regularly. It's,
Sure. Yeah, we'll just get a table, eat a bloomin' onion.
Yep.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Right.
Get some deep fried pickles. Oh, I'm
Yep.
so hungry.
Well, I guess we know what you're doing after.
Getting deep fried pickles? I wish.
right.
Gotta
So
be somewhere
Kolvar
with deep fried
sort of
pickles.
like breaks off from your group, walks away from you,
And a shot
starts
Yes.
heading
by a sniper.
in a direction that Saru, you recognize it, towards the Seven-Eyed Cat. And soon you see him enter. And after a minute or so later, you enter as well. The Seven-Eyed Cat, Saru, is largely as you remember it, a well-appointed tavern and inn with it looks like the actual structure of the building is sort of almost out of place. It is very tall compared to the surrounding buildings in Lowtown, which is typically fairly impressive because on Lowtown in a lot of places you have to build on wooden pilings sunk into the lagoon. So any building of height is one that has cost quite a bit to build, especially one made partly of stone like the Seven-Eyed Cat. The multicolored curtains from the various rooms above sort of stream out into the street. As you can see, the cross breeze across the lagoon sort of can pass through one side of the building, and if its windows are open, go right through and out the other. Entering into the Seven-Eyed Cat, it's the Seven-Eyed Cat is sort of the street of pillows light. Its servers are fairly. It's provocative while still remaining tasty. Kolvar, you noticed, is in a far corner. He has a drink in front of him already, and he seems to be waiting to do so. As you enter, Kasumi, I
Yes.
believe you are merchant, yes?
I'm sorry?
You are the human male merchant Donatello.
Yes.
One of the servers comes up to you, and he bows at you and goes, "Welcome to Seven-Eyed Cat. I don't believe you've been here before."
Oh, no. First time. I've heard great things.
We provide only the best, so I'm glad that our reputation gets around. I'm Leo. I'll be your server today. Can I? Would you like to sit at a table or at the bar,
Oh,
or are you looking for a room?
Guys, are we looking for a room or a bar or what?
Wait, what?
Just
Kind of like a booth.
the bar.
All right, we'll have a booth for now. If we wish later on, could we maybe rent a
Table.
room?
Of course.
Okay. Well, for now, we'll start with a booth.
All right. Please, he leads you over to luckily at this hour, 7 relatively low populated. There are a couple of people in here besides Kolvar. But you note that, but it's mostly empty. And Leo is able to find you a table capacious enough to fit you all. Sort of in the front near one of the large open windows. It's actually very comfortable, and you get to see out onto the street, the people going back and forth. Can I start you with anything to drink or eat?
Pickle.
Do you have water?
Yes, of course.
I do a 1,000-yard stare at my cat body. I say, "Get me milk."
At once.
Do you have any elven wine?
We have two varieties of elven. One is a Lethrelion reserve bottle. That's a little more expensive. But we also have one from the Elven Protectorates, which a bit more mass export, but it is an elven wine and it's quite good in my opinion.
We'll take a bottle of the Protectorate for now.
All right. Well, a bottle of the Protectorate wine will cost a gold piece.
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Damn. A gold piece?
All right.
Time to open up the bank of 2, Rob. How much is 1 gold piece worth?
10 silver.
Okay. Yeah, that's no problem.
All
Do you
right.
have jalapeno poppers?
Oh, that sounds really good right now.
I'm so hungry.
Actually, yeah, jalapeno poppers would be pretty dank. Just as real person, Jacob McAllister.
Yeah, I think I'm going to attempt to fry some pickles when we're done.
Okay. Yes, actually, we do. You're
Oh.
looking at the one establishment in Viven that sells jalapeno
Wow.
peppers.
Amazing.
We buy jalapenos by the bushel.
It's the only way to do it.
Caballera. So yeah, no. Ever since the Fatazo started importing spices like those, since it's been a tremendous boon for us, at least. The owner is actually a Caballeran immigrant, so he knows his peppers.
Wonderful.
But yes, we can definitely fry up some jalapenos for you. How many do you want?
All of them.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. Strong Rodrigo slams his fist into the table. All of them.
We get like a party platter.
I'll go have them start cooking.
Excellent.
With that, he swings around and makes his way away. Kolvar has not looked at you once since you entered. He's
Good.
just sort of at the table. And eventually, as he does so, he finishes his drink after some time. At this point, you are all brought your drinks, including your milk, and Sada, you're thankful for the milk because the jalapeno poppers are hot. And
Yes.
you know, they took you seriously. It is just like a 3-foot diameter platter that they just put down, just loaded with jalapeno fried. And yeah, they go and he takes them off. He gets up. He walks over to the bar. He looks at the cat with the 7 emerald eyes in its head. And he goes he says something to the bartender. Bartender answers back, and with that, he reaches over the bar, and using his long reach, he sort of rubs the head of the top of the cat, and that he steps away from the bar and walks out. As he does so, Sada, you feel something hit your foot.
What?
You look down, and it's a little tube.
Ah. Look at it. Sneakily.
Roll stealth, please.
All right. I'm very sneaky.
You are very sneaky. Okay, like nobody else at the table noticed you do. It's just suddenly you're reading something out of a tube. And yes, it's apparently from. I've given the signal. Meet me at the intersection of the Street of Feathers, or meet me at the Mummer's Cross in 1 hour.
All right.
I'll be speaking to him then. In the meantime, you have a ton of jalapeno peppers to get through.
Yep.
I roll endurance. I roll strength.
By all means, roll fortitude.
I roll for.
Do I get a bonus to my fortitude for having a glass of milk?
I guess I'm
You
a.
do not.
Damn.
I guess I can't do it.
Fortitude? Do you mean Constitution?
No,
Fortitude
I'm
is
asking
Constitution.
fortitude. It's Constitution based.
Yeah.
And they're not that big.
Nope.
Aristus.
Save.
It's a save.
Oh.
Aristus, give me strength.
Clearly, I need to call for fortitude saves more.
God damn it. Suro's eating those poppers
Hey.
easily.
It is past 11 and I have work in the morning.
Sweet
It
dreams,
is.
little Jakey.
So, yes, we will call it there for tonight with those
Alright.
jalapeno poppers. And pick up next week
All right.
with you attempting to
Oh, cops
hunt
again.
down.
Oh, the cops are hunting us down.
Those
Alright.
jalapeno peppers were illegal.
Yes.